The stock is up 16% since the last dip in January this year. NIO stock is crushing it. So in today's video we are going to review NIO Day, which was held last Saturday, January 9, and it's called a blockbuster. And we are going to analyze NIO stock, where it can go from here. See if there's more potential upside. Welcome friends, my name is Jolt, let's dive in. The Chinese car company was founded in November 2014 by William Li. For those who don't know, NIO Limited designs, manufactures and sells electric vehicles or so-called EVs and is a competitor of Tesla. NIO unveiled its new all-electric sedan on its 4th annual NIO Day. It was quite an event, complete with laser light and pop singers. For investors, NIO Day offered rich detail about the new car, autonomous driving, pricing models and EV batteries. The luxury sedan called ET7 is about the size of a Tesla Model S and boasts impressive features such as soft closing doors, air filtration and acoustic glass for a quiet ride. Those are mainly aesthetic considerations. The car also boasts about up to 625 miles of range with the most advanced battery options. 625 horsepower and an air suspension, the kind car buyers might find on a Porsche. An ET7 will cost drivers about $84,000 versus a Tesla Model 3 which costs $35,000. In addition to the car, NIO also unveiled a higher capacity battery, new swapping stations with more daily capacity. NIO is building out a battery swapping network. NIO throughout its history has endeavored to solve EV problems such as range anxiety and charge time by swapping out the entire battery pack. Swapping a battery for a NIO drive is a little like filling up a traditional car at a gas station. NIO has completed about 1.5 million battery swaps over its history. NIO is currently utilizing over 1,200 patents to enable the fastest battery swap service in the world. Allowing for a fully automated battery swap is under 3 minutes. This service comes with a subscription for the user, or called Battery as a Service. NIO also reviewed its self-driving technology. NIO's autonomous driving solutions include ultra-high resolution optical cameras and radar as well as LiDAR, short for laser-based radar sensors. Those are technologies used by other automakers. NIO partners with NVIDIA on next-gen electric vehicle tech. The company said it will use NVIDIA's Drive Orin system on a chip for its new generation of electric and autonomous vehicles. NVIDIA Orin is called the world's highest performance AV and robotics processor. William Li said they start to deliver the cars in the end of 2022. At the event, NIO introduced the new 150 kilowatt battery. This battery would increase the range of the new ES8 to 850 kilometers, the ES6 to 900 kilometers and the EC6 to 910 kilometers. William Li said NIO's new battery technology will give the ET7 a drive range of over 1000 kilometers or 621 miles. The battery is expected to debut in end of 2022. Others called NIO Day an impressive event. If you like to see the whole event, you can check it on their website. Let's look at the stock price and the value of the company. The stock trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker name NIO. Its share price is $58 and the market capital is $91 billion at the moment of making this video. The share price dropped to $2.40 in March last year. As you can see here. Can you imagine if you invested $1,000 in the company back in March 2020, your investment would be worth today $24,500. The company is really crushing it, so let's check out their financial report. The company achieved new records for monthly and quarterly deliveries. The company delivered 7,007 vehicles in December 2020, increasing by 121% year over year. NIO delivered 17,353 vehicles in the last quarter ended December 2020, increasing by 111% year over year. NIO delivered 43,728 vehicles in 2020 in total, increasing by 112.6% year over year. 2020 has been a challenging year for the whole world. Against this backdrop, NIO has achieved consecutive record highs along the way and closed the year on a high note with the remarkable December deliveries of over 7,000 vehicles, said William Li. These results are due to the growing recognition of their premium brand, the competitive and compelling products and services, the expanding sales network, and most importantly, the continuous support of their passionate and loyal user community. The battery as a service model has shown popularity among their users since its launch. If we take a look at the third quarter 2020 financial results, the total revenue is 4.5 billion yuan, or $666 million, in the third quarter of 2020, representing an increase of 146.4% from the third quarter of 2019 and an increase of 21.7% from the second quarter of 2020. As we can see here, the company has its revenue divided in two segments. The first is vehicle sales and the second is other sales. Besides selling cars, the company has other income streams like clothing collection, suitcases, home accessories, and subscription for battery swap. Vehicle sales were 4.2 billion yuan in the third quarter of 2020. That's $628.4 million, representing an increase of 146.1% from the first quarter of 2019, an increase of 22.4% from the second quarter of 2020. Vehicle margin was 14.5% in the third quarter of 2020 compared with a negative 6.8% in the third quarter of 2019 and a 9.7% in the second quarter of 2020. Gross profit was 585.8 million yuan or $86.3 million in the third quarter of 2020, representing an increase of 807.4 million yuan from the gross loss of 221.6 million yuan in the third quarter of 2019 and an increase of 272 million yuan from the second quarter of 2020. Gross margin was 12.9% in the third quarter of 2020 compared with a negative 12.1% in the third quarter of 2019 and a 8.4% in the second quarter of 2020. The company's earnings are a netto loss per share of 14 US dollar cents in the third quarter of 2020. If we take a look at the balance sheet, we see the company cash and equivalents of $2.8 billion and the debt is almost $1 billion. Because they don't produce any earnings, we can only use the price-sales ratio. NIO is trading for almost 19 times estimated 2021 sales. Tesla stock, the most valuable EV company and car company in the world, is now trading for 18 times estimated 2021 sales. Barron recently wrote that NIO was too expensive at about 15 times estimated 2021 sales. So we do know NIO is technically overpriced. But if they can keep up with the expectations and the new car and products shown at NIO Day work out well, so their revenue will grow, then maybe the stock price can be justified. I like to buy the stock for 50 times estimated 2021 sales or less. And when I buy the stock, it will be a small holding in my portfolio because the stock comes with high risks. Please know that this video is just for information and entertainment and no financial advice. So please always do your own homework. Let's go over to the pros and cons. The electric vehicle industry just started. There's a huge potential in the industry. Outlook for annual global passenger car vehicle sales to 2030 by Deloitte. As you can see here, the green line represents the EV share. And as you can see, they expect the EVs will take a share of 25% of the total market. The opportunity is huge. The company needs a lot of capital and isn't profitable at the moment. The upside can be huge, but it comes with a lot of uncertainty and risks. It is really hard to predict if this company will be the next Tesla at the moment. I like to know what your thoughts are on NIO stock. Please let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.